down between your chest to chest. Okay, that's now. What Jake has done now, he's jammed the razor part and the cutting blade of his forearm into Alex's jaw. He's got the weight on there. Now, what he does is he rolls his other elbow so this arm comes up. Now he can grab it with this hand, pull the wrist in, and now he's got a top wrist lock. Yeah.
So, transition.
I should just stop a second. Just, she's there, let go, go back. Now what I want you to do is not put your elbow on top, put your elbow on the mat.
Okay.
And now slide your elbow along the mat and then roll. Slide it so his arm moves up. No, you've got on top of it. There you go, now roll it. Now that arm's right there for you. Good. What it is, Jake, it's like you're pushing it with your hand, except you're doing it with your elbow, so that you're already into the rolling position.
Right.
So you can grab the wrist.
And also for maximum position,
Yeah.
a lot of people are doing this top wrist lock like this. It's better to get him like he's talking on the telephone.
That's it. That's it.
Right?
Exactly.
Because then once he's talking on the telephone, the arm comes out this way.
Yeah.
Not down
Yeah.
in this way. Here, and then that way.
Change to the wrist. Yeah, but now, what you want to do, when you're going to do that, put your hand behind his neck.
This hand?
Yeah. Okay, now then pull his head up and take the arm out. There you go.
Okay. Now, the other thing that you can do if you come around here with the camera, so maybe double wrist lock.
Yeah.
So again, I transition around and I can grind the arm down this way. This hand being free, putting my hip into his face, grabbing, shortening it here. Now if he locks his arm out, lock the arm out, here, grab the hand.
Then roll into it with your
Now I can roll into him.
Now then you drop the head. Push that down. Okay.
The other thing being, now if he starts thinking he's going to bridge and he plants that foot to bridge, as soon as he goes, I grab here. Now I'm not going to drag his foot this way. I'm going to take my elbow and try to push it through to the mat right here. So I'm twisting inside of his knee joint. So cross body. So again, as I cross over, I'm turning his face with my hips. So I'm here, block, hip to the face, turning him over. Now simply I could slide over, take his head, start piking up. So what I'm doing is you okay?
Yeah, good.
I'm taking the pointy part of my shoulder, putting it in his chest, even if he puts his chin down to protect. When I take that front head, like put your chin down. I'm here, now I pike up, and as I pike up and walk backwards, pointy part of my chin just starts dragging and pulling his head up. And then I can pike down right there, drive down onto his trace.
It's not a joke, it's a gag, really. You got the gag.
A gag. So, here, and back. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the other one that you can do is if I'm here, as I go, bring this knee up. This is transitioning from crossbody to north-south. Put the knee on the face. Use the knee to turn his body as he goes. Catch the arm here. Put my hands down. If you come around to this side, by turning his head and clamping my knees together like Thigh Master, clamping them hard, you can see his head is turned face down into the mat. I'm clamping them hard, put the hands in, I'm using this arm to catch, because if I don't, he'll continue rolling. Okay? Now here, continue to roll. He's stuck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up about an inch. I'm posting on my feet. Look, my toes are in the mat. These are here. I'm going to lift his head up and twist this way. Crooked head scissor.
Crooked head, Wigan style.
So as he comes here and he starts turning, I catch the hand, lift up, and crank the head. Okay, one time full speed, you okay?
Yeah, good.
So I'm here, come around north from the head side, and maybe kneel down so you can get the low position of his head. So I'm here as I go, I come onto his face, let's start that again. As he turns, here. Now I lift up, crank. Okay? Now the other thing is I can come right here, climb up, take the arm for straight arm bar, take the double wrist lock around, or I can do the same and take both. The neck crank, you okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's another submission set from the front north-south. Anything to add, Billy?
Not really, because there is just too many to go into. Now you want to confuse everybody. The thing is, where you learn how to change is on the reaction of what you are doing to the person. And each person will react a little bit different, because we're not like on a conveyor belt machine made. Everybody's different. Some guys are very supple. Some guys have got a high tolerance of pain. Even though you get a submission perfect, he's just don't want to quit on you. So that doesn't mean to say you can't beat him. It means to say you're not going to beat him with that. You choose to something else. And the more technique that you have, the more submissions that you have, it's like the more bullets you have for a gun. You know, the first 6 in a 6-shooter, the first 6 don't work, you miss them, and you reload. If you don't have any bullets, you'll be eat. So you've got to have enough ammunition, and that's knowledge.